Across the galaxy, Holonet News brings you all the stars, all the wars, all the time. Today's top story. News is coming in from Chandrila that galaxy-famous holovid director Jorg Sacul is planning a return to his blockbuster franchise, and that the Chandrila Starline is somehow involved. As details are uncovered, this Holonet retrospective looks back at the amazing life of Jorg Sacul. Born on the remote planet of Mondeston in wild space, young Jorg Sacul spent his days cruising the streets of the local outpost and found he had a talent and deep love for speeder racing and making adventure vids for broadcast on the Galactic Holonet. Years later, Jorg bravely put his piloting skills to use, fighting alongside the Rebel Alliance, and shortly after reaching the rank of commander, he had a historic burst of inspiration.
Well, what I saw was that beings around the galaxy were so busy just trying to survive under the Empire that they had no idea of these hugely impactful, even planet-destroying events happening around them. But if I could make a series of holovids based on those events that they could watch anywhere on the Galactic Holonet, well, that could really be something. And I fought alongside Alliance heroes like Han Solo, Princess Leia Organa, and Luke Skywalker for years. What better place to start the story? So I formed production company Sacul Film, and I wrote a script based on real events set not long ago in this very galaxy. I immediately started casting, and we auditioned every Aqualish, Ethorian, Rhodian, human, and droid in the galaxy. Chewbacca played himself and loved hanging around the set. But if I had to discuss 3PO's motivation for the scene one more time, I would have deactivated that moof milker.
A lot of the human beings in the story couldn't play themselves as they were too busy saving the galaxy, forming the New Republic, or setting up a Jedi Academy, but we cast some great performers who looked just like the actual humans, from a certain point of view.
I felt an obligation to make sure this holovid did justice to the real story, so I made every shot faster and more intense than the last. But we always made time for some fun between takes.
The result, of course, was Galaxy Battles, which was an immediate smash hit on the Galactic Holonet and earned enough credits to break up burly Bantha's back. Demand was so great that holovid auditoriums had to be built on every planet to accommodate unprecedented repeat viewings. Soon, Galaxy Battles merchandise of every type imaginable was available anywhere from Octo to Zepho, and remains a top seller to this day with both the young and young at heart. The mostly based on actual event saga continued with the fan favorite Galaxy Battles Holiday Special and 2 thrilling sequels retelling the events leading up to the fall of the Galactic Empire. With more hits than Boba Fett's blaster, Jorg Sacul seemed unstoppable. But rising controversy and negativity from overzealous fans prompted Jorg Sacul to step away from the Galaxy Battles franchise. Years later, Sacul joined forces with fellow holovid director Stavon Namlabath to create a new character based on real-life galactic antiquarian Lodico Fenman. The resulting Lodico Jones adventure vids were yet another hit. But Sacul Film's next project, the offbeat comedy Polly the Porg, was a disaster, with audiences and critics alike steering clear from the strangely human-like talking Porg. Rumors persist that the costly production was funded by shadowy underworld factions, making producer Jorg Sacul some dangerous enemies across the galaxy. Will Jorg Sacul return to Galaxy Battles? Who is he on the run from? And how is the Chandrila Starline involved? Stay tuned to Holonet News. After all, anything can happen after director Jorg Sacul calls for action.